Want to pay my respects for Fiat to remaking this model, sort of a Fiat 600, obviously updated, much bigger than the original ones. And I think it did well. It did sell pretty well. You may think also the Volkswagen Beetle, which also did well, at least in terms of sales. For the Volkswagen, it had problems. Not the most reliable car, at least not here in North America. It was built, I think, in Mexico. But Fiat went all the way, just the same recipe as the Volkswagen, with the design part. So you can tell it's a very different design than other cars on the today market. So this kind of plastic color inside the cabin, dashboard colored. I think there were other colors, white and perhaps more options. So I can tell you right away, obviously it's going to be a matter of taste. But if you like something more not flashy, but more, I don't know, more colored and also different, more aesthetical if you want. I would even go to say more toy-like. These were your option, I think. Look at the dashboard, a very interesting design. I'm not sure how much practical it is, but at least it looks nice. So it's a point. I mean, inside your car when you drive to work, you just want to see something good looking, right? At least aesthetical. Depends on the test again. I think the beige here area is pretty big. This must be the horn. I'm not sure about big badges like this. Sometimes the badges are too big in the center of the steering wheel, and too big, it's too much in my opinion. Manual shifter, uh, 5 speeds, good old manual shifter. I do like manual transmissions, makes you more, I don't know, it's just adds a not an extra mechanical, how would I say this, responsibility for the driver. So it's just adding you extra things to do when you drive, and depends on the car. Some cars, the manual shifter and engaging the clutch, it's not nice. On other cars it's nicer. It depends on the car maker, the model as well. So sometimes it's pleased to use the manual transmissions, other times it's the opposite. It's not obviously a big car, but I can tell you, although I feel the seat is all the way back, I'm tall, 6 feet, 180 meters. The dash does look kind of close to me, but the rest of the car is not too bad. I'm stretching my hand, I'm almost reaching the other door, but it does feel spacious. The roof is high up. The color of the roof, the ceiling here, liner, it's whitish gray, whitish, so does look like big space. I wish there were more colors on the door. The door panel looks a bit of very too simple in my opinion, and kind of flat too. The seats do feel comfortable, although the bottom cushion does feel kind of short to my long legs. Wish it was longer. But there is plenty, I would say, reasonable space to the pedals. Not the best for tall person. Definitely missing a few inches, but is not that bad. So the cabin, I would say it's fine. This was not a luxury car in any way, so don't expect miracles here. Rear seats, I'm not sure what this was made for. If the parents were tall, this was the legroom space. So perhaps it's good for babies, toddlers. More than this, unless the parents are smaller persons, they would move the seat front towards the toes the front seats a bit. But this looks more like a Porsche from the 90s spacing. So definitely, and obviously there is no doors for the rear trunk. It's a bit small as well for this kind of car. Hatch, but overall, if you were maybe a single person or just a couple, you would throw your grocery bags in the rear, just fold flat the rear seats, and this was the car for you. I guess it was fun. I can tell you that the seating is pretty high up, so it's not really close to the floor. It's pretty, even though this is a car at the junkyard, so it's lifted on kind of things, we are sitting quite high up there, so the seat, it's comfortable. You don't feel like you're lowering yourself on the floor. You got very good vision around. I can tell you, let me see the rear. Yeah, rear glass is pretty large as well. There's obviously there's kind of angles that you don't see out, but there is plenty of windows, windshield. A pillar is going to be thick, of course, for safety, but I think it's a nice design. And given, which I'm not aware, I don't know, given this car was decently reliable and decently fun to drive, I think people would have got good memories about these vehicles, the owners. Thanks for watching.